My name is Sarah. I'm curator here at Pika. Forest of Voices is a new installation by Western Australian artist Olga Cironis. And this work speaks of love and connection, but also of memory, identity and vulnerability. Olga's practice is very much informed by her Czech, Greek, Australian identity and the diaspora experience. To create Forest of Voices, over several months, Olga met and spoke with people from diverse communities in Perth who shared with Olga their stories and experiences of love and connection. And what Olga has done is she's extracted fragments of these recorded conversations and she's layered them with the sounds of soft breathing and of the four elements, so air, water, fire and earth. And the resulting soundscape envelops the audience and creates a space for the audience to project their own stories onto the installation.
Forest of Voices to me is about sharing people's stories as a universal narrative. So we all have a link through our stories of connection or desire to belong. And this work is collaborative with the community. So it couldn't have existed without public participation, but also the funding that has been supported by Pika and other means. So it's going out there, working with the community, recording their stories, and then editing them to create a space, an installation that people can be part of, not just listen to it, but be part of it through creating their own narrative around the narratives that are being shared. So the recordings, they were edited and there was fragments of these narratives used in this installation. And that is to create an atmosphere and also allow the audience to make their story, to make it around the narrative that they're listening to make it familiar to them. Amongst the stories of the participants, there's the four elements and also human breathing. And I incorporated them, and they are actually the foundation of the sound, and amongst that are the human voices. And that is like, the human voices are interwoven into the sound of the four elements and human breathing because it's one story, and that is of our connection to the world that we live in, so that we as humans cannot exist outside of these four elements. And they're very symbolic to me because the four elements are nature itself. And so it's all encapsulated within this space. Now, amongst the 150 speakers, I've incorporated 23 chairs, and chairs are very symbolic in that they hold the history of that time and who would sit in that chair. But they represent the humanness in us. They represent us as sitting, contemplating. And so these chairs allow the audience or invite the audience to sit, rest, contemplate, and be in the space. And the red velvet is something that I incorporated as well because it softens the chairs, the metal chairs, which are very institutionalized in a sense. And these red velvet cushions are very fleshy. They're quite erotic. They're very soft to touch, and they also are stitched into place or around the padding itself, like a scar, like a wound would be stitched. And so it's that hard and soft, or that negative and positive put together as one. So that's why the chairs, reason for the chairs is to actually bring a resting place